to react to Mackenzie's video called "Why We Broke Up," featuring Barely.
Yes, it's true that Bailey and I broke up previously. I used to think that if I cut my hair, it would look extremely ugly, that I would not be pretty. My hair is still very damaged. I said that Bailey and I broke up, and yes, we did. I'm going to make a whole video about that, but I just want to keep it at this. Everyone is going to shape their own opinion on what happened or what he did or what I did, and I can promise you that everyone is wrong. He just pulled it.
What did you do to your hair?
Cut it.
Come here. I want to see it.
Currently on Mackenzie Marie. When Bailey got back, it was like nothing changed. And if anything, things got better. Growing up, I always had this false image that relationships were perfection and they were like in the movies, because all I got to see growing up was my mom and dad fighting and my mom just leaving. So if there was any guy that ever came into my life and treated me slightly bad, it was goodbye with him and on to the next one, because he wasn't good enough for me. And although I do get that from my mom, thank you, Mom, in cases like this, that idea of perfection doesn't exist. I've always been looking for this image of perfection in every single guy that I've ever met. But in reality, there is no perfect guy in the world. I could go look for him every single day and I'm never gonna find him, because nobody is perfect. And I put Bailey on these standards of being this perfect person, being this perfect guy, and when he wasn't, I was let down. But it's so unfair to do that to him, because I myself, I'm not perfect. Nobody is. Every healthy, normal, real relationship, people fight. That is an actual thing. That is a normal thing. Everybody fights. I filmed a video the night that Bailey had just gotten back to my house, and that video was very raw. It was very real. It was the moment that he got back. I was asking him questions. I was putting him on the spot, and I was trying to convey a message. And in that video, it completely went off topic. And it was not the message that I was trying to show you, to show the audience. It was not the message that I wanted to come across on my channel. So now that a couple days have passed, I feel that it's time for Bailey and I to talk about what happened. And this is the real story. I still love Bailey. I am always going to love Bailey. And I don't think that's ever going to change.
Shoot.
But don't look all so fucking happy that we broke up.
You don't want me to look bad.
I don't want you to look.
Rewind, that's so funny.
My channel. So now that a couple days have passed, I feel that it's time for Bailey and I to talk about what happened, and this is the real story. I still love Bailey. I am always going to love Bailey, and I don't think that's ever going to change. But don't look all so fucking happy that we broke up.
You don't want me to look mad.
I don't want you to look. I don't want you to look annoyed.
You don't want me to look annoyed.
I just want you to look neutral. Yes, it's true that Bailey and I broke up, but it was a mistake. Do you agree?
I agree. It was a mistake.
I agree.
Bailey and I have a lot of trouble communicating.
A lot of people just
but it's something we're working on together every day. And I wouldn't say it's easy, but
it's not easy.
We're still working on it, and it's something we're getting better at.
Yeah, talking. When we have a problem, we talk about it right away. Ever since you left, it was like, when Bailey left, we were like, okay, look, we're either gonna work this out or this isn't gonna work at all. And from then it was like, we can't keep doing this stupid shit to each other. Like, we have to talk to each other.
I agree with that. I didn't see that second option being an option. It not working.
It was like,
I saw that as the only option.
Yeah, like, we could always find a way no matter what.
I can't go without you.
Darling.
So, we had to do that. There was no other option.
Like I said earlier, like, I always was looking for someone that was perfect, and I put you in the category. It was like, you have to meet these expectations, or it's like, you weren't good enough. But in reality, it's like, nobody is perfect. Like, no relationship is perfect. You're never gonna